All right, good evening, cyber friends. This is the Midi Man coming at you from back here, Studio B, Walker's Music. We want to give God all the praise and honor, give Him all the glory. Thank Him for life, health, and strength, as well as it is. Um, as y'all can see in the title of my video this evening, this boy is not a happy camper. I am not a happy camper, but this is an alert to all my fellow vets. I have heard through the word of mouth that the nation or whatever, the lawmakers, the one that sits up there and try to run everybody else's life for them, no matter what, they decided that there's for this here COVID mess that everybody would be they're making it like sort of like mandatory for the vets to take this here vaccination. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not for it. I'm telling you, I'm not a coward at all. And I cannot stand cowards, believe me. But I understand my fellow vets. Because like I say, uh, I have been very, very sick. And it wasn't for no COVID. Back in 2018, I became very ill and everything. And I went through a lot of procedures. And I have been through a lot of doctors and medical attention I have had since February of 2018 up until this present time. And I just want to let y'all know it is kind of ridiculous in a way. I haven't read this now documented, but it was just word of mouth. I've heard that they are supposed to be making it mandatory for us veterans, every one of us, to take this vaccination. And I'm like this. This is the way I feel, and I don't care who don't like it. God gave all of us free will. That's a God-given right. And I don't feel, and I don't care who don't like it. I don't care if it's the President of the United States. When you try to force me to do something against my will, you playing God. And I don't care who you are. And I know my fellow vets, some of you feel the same way I do. I mean, now I know that some have taken the vaccination. A lot of people have taken that thing. A lot of people, for whatever reason, people don't want to get sick. I'm not blaming people for doing that and trying to protect their lives. I'm not blaming people for trying to preserve their lives. No way, no. But what I'm saying is, it ought to be a choice thing. It ought to be a choice thing. Because now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. The people, I did a video not too long ago, and I told y'all, I don't see the people that haven't taken the shot. They are not the ones getting sick. It's the people who have taken that mess are the ones that are getting sick. It's in the hospital. So it's something ain't adding up about that thing. And I'm just telling to my fellow vets, I just got the message this evening, and I had to take my time. I had to sit on a little bit. I didn't want to jump the gun. But I'm just letting y'all know, I know that a lot of you vets out there feel the same way I do. I don't like my hand to be forced to do something against my free will. I don't like it. And I'm not afraid, period. And believe it or not, give me a chance, I'll try to fight my way out of it. But I understand that a lot of us are not able to do just that. And some of us are really in a harm's way when it comes to this, man, because I know how much those medical bills can be. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all, and I'm just going to tell it like it is. My medical bill from last year, when I was in the Phoebe Putnam, when I got my leg amputated here, my left leg amputated, they went in this wrist to go into my heart because I had congestive heart failure when I first got sick. They did some sort of repair for that, as well as all other kind of tests, and God knows what else. I don't know. But believe it or not, y'all, I'm going to tell you, my bill was over $100,000. Do you hear me? I just going to tell you straight truth. How can people that are not working, people that are not able to work, now I ain't talking about the ones I'm talking about people that are not able to work, how in the world they going to be able to pay a bill like that? And they're not even able to work. So you see, they are kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. But I'm going to tell you something, God got a sense of humor. God got a sense of humor. So I just wanted to alert my fellow veterans, those of you that feel just the same as I do. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. If it is true, I do not like it. And I guarantee you, whatever I can do to fight this thing, I'll fight it all the way to hell and back. because I'm not a coward. I'm just telling you straight up. Yeah, I will fight it all the way to hell and back. But those of you, I understand. We all, matter of fact, I'm talking about those of you, all of us in sort of in the same kind of boat together, because we, like I said, we are caught between a rock and a hard place. But God got a sense of humor. I still say that. So I just wanted to come and give y'all the alert. That's what I heard. I didn't read this in any kind of documentation, but this here was word of mouth thing that I heard it through the grapevine. But I kind of believe it, because all of this is setting up for the real big thing, y'all, that is yet to come. And I'm going to tell all of you that sort of like poking fun at this thing, trying to make other people feel little because of the fact that they want to stand by their convictions, and then you trying to make them look little because you done went and just volunteered and stuff that you didn't even know what you were doing either. You don't know nothing about this stuff. None of them really do. But it's setting it up for a bigger thing that's coming down the road. And I done read my Bible, and I know there's coming a time when you're going to be forced to do something else. Oh yeah. Those of you that know anything about the book of the Bible, you know what I'm talking about. Go to the book of Revelation, you'll see it. It's called the mark of the beast. And when anytime, like you say, talking about where you cannot do this and do that and do this, and they already got this stuff sort of set into play where you can't do this, you can't do that, you got to do this. See, that's going against your free will. That's going against it. But nevertheless, y'all, my fellow veterans, this is something that we can't fight. I don't believe. We can be against it. We can speak against it. But we are, once again, alone with this here thing. Those of us that still trying to do what we feel is right, by not allowing this anything that's happening, and we just jump and bite it like a blind fish. We are sort of like stuck between a rock and a hard place. But nevertheless, God got a sense of humor. We still going to be victorious. I still believe that. So with that being said, this middleman said, whatever you get into. If God is not in it, get out of it, because it's going to come to nothing. To the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first. This is middleman saying peace. Good evening.